Yeah, welcome back to the show. We have Rotimi Akindele in the studio. Rotimi, good morning. It's good to have you here.
Good morning.
Okay, we have to suspend the talking of UFC now and talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. That's according to, okay. Yeah. We had some interesting games in the weekend. A whole lot of goals scored. And, of course, we didn't have away wins like we had a midweek and all. There's like all the teams have decided to like, okay, let's try and see if we can
tighten
win
up
at home. But the good thing was the Kada FC. They were able to kind of redeem their image. They went to a place where most of the clubs find it very difficult to pick up points, which is Lobi Makodi, and the pick up a point. It was a goalless game, but then they were able to. But Aqua United could not. Let's just take a look at results coming from Nigeria Professional Football League match day 16. Okay, there you have it, a star match. It wasn't supposed to be a star match, but then that was where you had all the goals. Plateau United, Adamawa 5-0. Lobby Stars and Dakada FC. Of course, Dakada getting the points off Lobby Stars. Dakada FC seems to be doing something really good because this time around, this is the 6th time they are going away from home to at least get a point. They've also had one away win this season. Rangers and Abia Warriors. Rangers, they're actually on the rise right now. 3-1. They went to Warrior Wolves the other day, collected all 3 points. They came home and also getting all 3 points. Ifeanyi and Eimba, of course, we thought Eimba were going to win this, but then Ifeanyi, they got other ideas and this ended in favor of Ifeanyi. You also have other results coming from match day 16 of Nigeria Professional Football League. Heartland and Katsina, that ended goalless. Kano Pillars and Aqua United again, another loss. 2 losses in a row now. After that, Umbisi won the streak together briefly. Kwara United and Sunshine Stars were also in action. Sunshine collected a point from Kwara United. Kwara United went away from home to beat Aqua United. Couldn't win at home this time around. Wiki Tourists and MFM. MFM losing to Wiki by 2-1. Okay.
Your thoughts?
All right. I feel the Lagos side, the result is not going their way.
Away from home.
Away from home lately. The start of the season, well, probably got like 1 or 2 away wins. But then again, looks like it's telling. It's just week 16 or match day 16, like we always say. And it's actually telling now. I hope they can get it right with the next, how many games left? Say like 22 games left.
Yeah,
let's see how that pans out. But then again, for Plateau United, they needed to get back to the top. And they had a good chance when Adamawa came visiting. Everybody, like I said, I think some days back on this show, everybody can beat Adamawa United. Whether they're playing at home or they're playing away. Yeah, so...
My apologies to the fans from Adamawa.
Of course, we apologize, but that's the current state of the team.
I mean, they just got into...
I've been told not to be saying that they're donating points, but it appears that's what they do.
No. Well, as I said, Jigawa Golden Stars as well are having that kind of run. So,
That's the game right
I'm not sure they're a match for now, so it wouldn't be a surprise really if they actually drop at the end of the season. It's too early anyway. But then again, if they want to avoid that drop, they have to start picking points. So, for Dakada, as you rightly mentioned, I think it was a good win, good point rather.
Points, yeah.
Away at Makodi, I didn't see them drop points. I mean, picking up any points at Makodi, especially against Lobby Stars. But like I always say, these guys are not machines. It's forget the names. If you play Wednesday weekend, and you have to travel as well, at some point it will tell. And that's why some of these big teams, you feel, oh, on paper they should go out and get all 3 points. When they get on the field of play, you say, oh, these guys look
17
tired.
hours trip.
And that's just it.
This pictures you're seeing is a game between Plateau United and Adamawa United. Ibrahim Mustafa got 2 goals in that one, 18th and 40th minutes. Oche was also on the score sheet, 25th minutes, was able to score. Uche was also another player who got a goal in the 65th minute. And when you thought it was all over, it's going to end 90th minute. About Uma, just added icing on the cake in the 90th minute. And of course, it ended 5 goals to nothing. So Plateau United right now, they're just... will you say they're coasting away? Yeah, at first they were coasting away.
Not.
But then when Lobby Stars started winning and stringing up, winning streaks and all that, that's another one you thought was going to get in. I thought Adamawa just couldn't stop them from scoring.
Yeah, I agree.
They were like, I think the early goal kind of, kind of shook them a little bit.
Blew their opponents away. Before we listen to the coaches in 30 seconds, now they're back on top. Do you think it's going to be like the period Cecilia was referring to where they were coasting away? Or you think we're going to be seeing changes on the top on a regular?
I think we'll see changes on the top. I mean, as I just said, there's no, and you used the word diminishing returns, there's no way it won't tell.
Yeah.
Yes, they'll probably want to do enough to stay within that bracket and not just drop form and slide away from the top. But I feel we're going to see at some point another team take the top and then Plateau United coming back and all. But one of the things the LMC has failed to address to date is why that stadium is being used.
Okay, yeah, because it's not completed. But then you're looking at the field, you love it, and it's looking cool. But then around it...
Maybe just the surface, but around it.
Uncompleted stadium.
Okay, let's take some reactions. Let's start with the manager whose team won. Let's start with the Plateau United manager, Abdul Makaiba. Of course, you'll be happy if your team beats anybody 5-0. So we'll listen to him and come back and take some other reactions.
Actually, we've spent 3 match days without a win. And it has been disturbing the whole group. So we decided that we have to stop it today. And we told them it's against Adamawa, but we always say against any opposition, we will stop it. And we are happy we were able to score early because it makes us stabilize and play our football. I don't want a situation whereby they play with a lot of anxiety in them. And today, they relax, they play their football, and naturally the result comes. And we are happy about it. Not because Adamawa is the team at the lower part of the log. We played very good football, and we played similar football against teams like Lobi, Eyimba, and we scored the similar goals. So I believe these boys can go places.
The boys tried, they have tried. It's just that the luck is on Plateau United. But what I can see, my boys have tried. The goals just came. So what not we can do, we cannot stop goals coming. Yeah, you know, we just promoted. And there's many things that we need to put it on ground. This is our first time of coming to the Premiership. So, but I hope we are going to do good things ahead.
All right, welcome back. I'll give you a piece of breaking news. Of course, as you know, on Channels Television, the news come first. Coming in, the Supreme Court affirms the election of Abdullahi Ganduje as governor of Kano State. We'll bring you more updates as we have it, but that's just a piece of breaking news for you that Abdullahi Ganduje is affirmed as the governor of Kano. That's coming from the Supreme Court. All right, so we go back to sports, and trust us, we might just interrupt this at any moment if there's something new that we have to give to you with regards the news, because the news always come first. All right, Rotimi, so let's just get back on the flow. You listen to both managers, and the one that lost accepted, the one that had the victory happy that is able to hand all, some uninspiring results of late.
Yeah, especially the last game before now, where they played, was it Aqua United? And then it ended goalless.
That took them from the top.
Yeah, they had another big side competing some weeks ago, Kano Pillars, and it was goalless as well. So you probably feel, if you have a side like Adamawa United coming in, take advantage. And it was good, nice that they scored 5. For Adamawa United, I mean, as I said earlier, they've got to start winning if they want to stay in the top flight.
Absolutely.
But the way it is now, from the way it is rather, I don't think they will survive if they keep going.
2 matches.
You can't win at home.
Table,
you can't win at home. You can't win away from home. So what's the point?
Let's see the table, because the coach was saying something like they're a new team. They couldn't stop the goals from coming. I'm like, you couldn't. There was nothing he could do. The variety of ideas now. 16 games they played, and how many points? 11.
11, yeah.
So when the goal difference was a -20, I mean, just take a chipping in goals, and not just losing, but the numbers of goals they actually conceded. That's where the problem is. Plateau United, we mentioned them earlier, they are back on top, and the goal difference is really looking pretty cool. But Lobby Stars, of course, they have a game in hand. Then that's where you ask yourself what's going to
Rivers
happen.
United
Rivers also, they're
flying
playing
under
today.
the radar.
Yeah, they're playing today, so, I mean, if they get a victory...
Not far away.
Not far away. I mean, they've been picking up
They get a
points
victory
there.
right now. They're going to be on 30. Rivers United, this might just change at the end of the day.
Exactly, and that's why I told Yemi earlier that we'll probably see team shuffle between that top 3 or let's say top 4. But then again, Rivers United have been in a good
Form.
They've been in good form lately. They've had good runs, especially at home. They've probably taken advantage of all their home games. They've got some decent results away from home, including wins as well. So a good win against them, as CC mentioned, takes them to the top. And so we just see that.
Enyimba in red.
Shuffling.
Of course, Enyimba in red. Yeah, you just
Enyimba's got to be.
Rangers are actually out.
Out of the red zone.
I think it's still too early. Yes, Enyimba Rangers are on the continent. They've got
Backlog of games.
Yeah, they've got games in that. But you've got to have a solid squad that's riding on confidence for you to turn around some of these kind of results.
Yeah.
So for Enyimba, whatever is happening, I don't know what they have to focus on. Stay in the league or probably go as far as you can on the
Which
continent.
team is going to end the cause of playing on the continent and suffering a wobble on the league? I'm yet to see.
It's not possible. With the way our league is structured,
yes.
it's not possible.
So once you get to the continent,
It's
you have
either
to wobble.
you have to pick one. You pick the continent, or you stay, or you pick the home front. As I said, the itinerary, the scheduling does not favor any side.
Any side.
So-
Because, I mean, you play midweeks. If the midweeks is like maybe once in a month, you will understand that. But
Exactly.
sometimes just back to back
But
and back
it's
to
weekly,
back.
and then
Well,
you expect that to also go on the continent and get results. No.
I think
No,
it's kind of difficult. And the road trip is really 17 hours. I was listening to Coach Bolos the other day talking about how they had to travel 17 hours. They came back home to play, and they have to do another trip again, another 17 hours to the north again. So, like in a week, you've done 2 trips to the north, 17 hours in a week. 17 plus 17, that's how many hours?
And the fixtures
Within a week.
scheduling
It's-
doesn't even help. Probably if you had factored all of this, you probably would have informed the team, you know what, if you're going towards this particular region,
Let's keep the midweeks.
maybe you
Maybe
should stay 3 weeks. Maybe you should plan a 2 weeks. Probably you have to play like 3-4 games within that period.
Yeah.
It will still help. But as I said,
maybe
South and
logistics can
Northeast.
help. Just looking
exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole lot.
They have to think of how to commercialize their clubs, partner with airlines, and see if you can do that. I mean, Accra
Even
United
if
have
you
done
go
that.
on airlines,
at it. Still have to deal with
you
logistics.
still have to deal with fatigue and all.
But it's different. I mean, 45 minutes and 60 minutes and 17 hours. Come on, it's not the same. Okay, now let's talk about... Let's talk about what happened at the weekend on Saturday. All through January, usually there's this event that the Association of Nigerian Women Football Club Coaches organized, and this year wasn't different. They had the Women All-Star teams, where you have each of the All-Star had to like pick a country. They represent Brazil, USA, Finland, South Africa, and everything with Nigeria and all. But this year you have Finland and, of course, Team South Africa, where the ones who got to the finals. It's called All-Stars because you have clubs from different players from all the clubs, the Waffle League, that's the Amateur League, and also the NWPL, all of them coming together to play. So this game ended on penalties, 4-2, and Team South Africa have won. And you have some of the stars actually really happy for tournaments like this. We have some Nigerian players have actually played in this All-Star because usually it's kind of a good way to start, the league and all that. But these days, we really don't know when the league starts. But it helps some of these players to, play all through January and keep fit and wait for League 2 starts.
Yeah, well, good move, good initiative, no doubt. I mean, as you rightly said, you probably can't tell, you can't give a specific time, for start time for the league and all. So you have to get yourself engaged somewhat. And that's what the women has been doing. And we must also praise the consistency as well.
Yeah.
It's been on for a while. So
Yeah,
at least
20
the
years
turnout, the consistent turnout, from players and all, it's really encouraging. And it's just good. Let them keep having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all having fun right here. And that was when the final was actually take. This is the first time Team South Africa is getting to the final and also winning it. So before it's just been all other teams and all. But then this time around, they got it. The penalty that their goalkeeper missed, and celebrations just followed. Let's get reactions from this now. Onomebi was also there to support. She has played in this tournament, a while back while she was still in Nigeria. I started to show like also some of those players have played here, but these girls are big stars now, club commitment and all. But Onome had to take time out of her busy schedule. She's on holiday in Nigeria, to come support the girls. We'll listen to her. And also, one of those former Nigerian player, Aisat Yusuf, she also came here to support them with her foundation and all that. Just, give out some gifts to the best winners, the MVP and others. Let's hear from her. I don't know, maybe before we take reactions from the players and coaches that won.
I think the event is a very wonderful event, and for me, like you said, my foundation is just like it's called She Football, and I started for the foundation. It's just about women empowerment and also to just combine education and football together. Because we know that there's always life after football. So I've been playing for so many years and seeing it all, and then I want to give back to society that make me who I am today. So this is why I'm here to support the young girls.
I would say ever since I've been playing, I've been part of this this competition, and it's really a good thing for players coming up because it's the first month of the year, and footballers want to see ourselves active like every time. So having this kind of competition, I think I can't remember when it started, but I know it's been long, and I'm really, really impressed that it's still on till date and helping the young ones, to get prepared before the league. So it's really, and it's really improving though. It's really improving. Like I can see the support of Aisha She Foundation, supporting it's really a good thing. It's really a good thing. And I think with more support, I think it will be more than this.
All right, that's Onomebi there and Aisat Yusuf. Just kind of supporting this one. We also have reactions coming from the coach, Diana Asak, and also Team South Africa, and some of the players who are really excited to look at this.
So let's just go, straight ahead and listen to them and let Rotimi tell us what he feels about some of the things you're going to get to see now.
What was running through my mind, I was like, these guys, they've done their best right from the first match to this very time. That is the only time they can crown their effort. And it happens that today is the birthday of my defender, Juan. We said we can give this to her as a trophy, as a gift, as a birthday gift. And God was there. I was just praying because I know that these girls cannot do it alone. But with God, we came, we saw, and we conquered.
I'm doing this for my mom because she asked me to carry the cup. Because she wants to be proud of me. She has been giving me support since when I was in secondary school. She buy me boots, my jersey. When I go to camp, she give me money. She do anything I want for me. And my role model is Aziza Oshoala. Whenever I watch our match, I will be very, very excited that one day I'm going to reach her stage, and everybody is going to know me like her.
I thank God, and I was very happy for today. It's our winning day. It's the first time, of course, it's just this is making 3 times for me to come here. So I was very happy. This is my first time to enter in final, and I'm proud that my team come up with something else. My coach Diana, I played for her once in Ghana, right here, but we leave. They beat us around that place, but today I play for her again, and I know that she was very proud and she's happy. Well, I thank God in everything. But in my football, I still want to move on. I want to be ahead of Azat Oshala and our sponsors are the Choma Ajunwa and Asa Yusuf. So if I see someone that can help me more further in my football, I know that I'm going to make it in my football. I'll make my family proud.
All right, she's going to make her parents proud, everyone. I mean, some good girls right there. Before we go to the break, quickly listen to another person who was also there to support.
The critical stakeholder.
Absolutely. Honorable Ayo Midiron. She's the chairperson of Midiron Babes. And the Midiron Babes actually coming back. So let's hear from her the support she's giving to a tournament like this. They've been running for a very, very long time.
Fantastic program. In fact, it's when I came into Women Football Administration, the first place I recruited the first set of Omidiron Babes was this same program. And they have been consistent year in, year out, spending their money with just a few people supporting. I think it's a good thing, and they are at the core of women football development from the grassroots.
Okay, I love the fact that she's also supporting. We just know that Midiran Babe is going to be coming back, but then it's going to be at the amateur level. I mean, not on the high level. That's what she's saying. We need to go on a break now. We'll come back. We'll be talking about the English Premier League and possibly maybe get reactions from Rotimi concerning this All-Star team.